Hello and welcome to Psychic TV International, coming to you live on the 10th of June. Had to think about the month then. So hello and welcome. I'm Rhonda Kelly. I'm on Harry T. So Harry T has his birthday and he's also been at the Melbourne MBS. I've also been at the Melbourne MBS, but I'm hosting tonight's show. And you're obviously in for a spectacular evening. We have two amazing psychics and me, Crystal, on pin 9875. Jacqui's been with the PT family for a number of years. She's been with Psychic TV for longer than me. I've been with the company since 2016. So Jacqui's been been with Psychic TV for longer than me. She's very experienced, an experienced platform medium. Really excited to have her on tonight. And we also have Lenny D. So if you know Lenny, if you're from Sydney, you've probably met Lenny in person at my psychic fair or other psychic fairs. So both amazing guests here tonight. So obviously this is Psychic TV International, website psychictvinternational.com. We have phone numbers that you can call and have a reading. We're available 24/7 to take your calls and give you some spiritual guidance. The Australian phone number is 02 9071 0199. The number for US viewers is 1914 373 7280. The number for Canada is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide phone number is 614 888 25177. We have some amazing psychics already logged on, ready to take your calls. So just looking at those people, we've got Janae on 9128 and we have Judith Sky on 9125. And at the end of tonight's show at 9 o'clock, you'll also have to choose from. So let's bring on board our first guest. We've got Jacqui Crystal. I'll bring her onto the stream. Hello, Jacqui.
Hey, Rhonda. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Looking beautiful. Everyone. Love your top.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful. So, Jacqui, I'm sure the viewers know about you and know who you are, but tell us about yourself and how you can help.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people may or may not be familiar with me, but basically I am a channel for spirit communication, so spirit voice and love. So whatever messages are meant to come through me will come through me. And yeah, as Rhonda mentioned before, I'm very experienced and I've been doing it for what feels like many lives. And yes. Love it, loving every second of it, I have to say. And so, yeah, stages, TV, radio, wherever. Anyway, you don't need my bio, you just need to feel the connection that spirit has through me, and that's all that's important, really.
Oh, absolutely. You pick the person you resonate with. Yeah, 100%. All right. Absolutely. So what I'll do is I'm wanting to give you a reading, but I'm not seeing anyone. Obviously, if you'd like your chance of having a reading, please like and share. That's important, and let us know that you've done. I might actually give you Jocelyn Stevens. I might give you a reading first, and then I'll bring Lenny on, because it looks like Lenny's having technical
stuff. Yeah,
so I'm doing it this way. Sure. All right. So, Jacqui, I've got Jocelyn for you. Liked and shared. Hello, Rhonda and guests. Do you see me getting a job this year, please? Anything you see, thank you kindly. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Beautiful. Yeah, appreciate it, Jocelyn. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It really is a delight to have you energetically join us. So this is around the job situation, and it's this year. So what I actually see you doing is there's a lot of communications and connections. Like, it's a feeling of like networking, but I actually feel this is something that will happen very organically within a job situation. I feel that you get a bit fretful around interview, Jocelyn, and I feel like the one I see you placed with, and I'm getting very dark interior wherever you will be working. So there's a yes to the question, but I'm just getting some information downloaded as we go. I also feel something approaching around July this year, but you may feel that there's an elongation process around that, so it may not land until August. You're almost fretting about, am I ready or not ready, and also the job interview stuff. So I'd really just tend to relax a little bit more into that space. And Spirit says to me that like I don't know if it's your health or someone else's health around you, but has been like needs attention. So I'm just giving that little extra there as well. So just I feel like we need to relax a little bit more. And I also have a lady in spirit, and I do feel I've got a 2-syllable and possibly an M name with that for you as well. And I hear September being quite significant around family reunion or family gathering for you. Anyway, little
Beautiful.
bits and pieces there, but I will leave it just for the
Beautiful.
time that we get allocated.
Thank you for that,
Thanks,
Jacqui. I was going to say thank you, Jocelyn.
And
but
Jocelyn
there you
and
go.
Jacqueline and together.
Jocelyn and Jacqueline. It's a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. All right. So it looks like we've got
Okay.
Lenny back in the background. So I'll bring Lenny
Hello,
on.
Lenny.
Hello, Lenny. How are you? Oh, you're a bit muted. Oh, you're very muted. If you can unmute yourself or turn your volume up. I still can't hear you, Lenny. Okay. All right. So I can mute you, but I can't unmute you. So it looks like you're muting yourself. If you can try unplugging your headphones, maybe that's it. Okay, so while Lenny's sorting that out, I'll just say hello to people. So hello, Jacqui. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Penny. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Tracy, Andrew, Rebecca. So it looks like we've got a lot of our regular viewers and some new viewers. So thank you so much. So Lenny's taking himself off screen. Okay, let me try. I'm just looking in the private chat. So talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to try adding Lenny back to it. Hi, Lenny, can you hear us? Oh, we still can't hear you.
Still can't hear you, yeah.
Still can't hear you, Lenny? Okay, that's right. Are you happy to do another one, Jacqui, while we
Absolutely.
do that?
Yeah,
beautiful. Okay, so we've got Rebecca, actually.
Hey, Rebecca. Lovely to
All
have you
right,
join
so
us
Rebecca,
here.
this question's going out to Jacqui. Hello, liked and shared. Thank you for letting us know you've liked and shared. Would love to know if my partner will have his visa approved this year so we aren't in limbo anymore.
Hard situation, Rebecca. I can really understand that for you. Unfortunately, the way that I'm hearing it is that no, not this year. I'm going to be very blunt. 2023 was application year. Now, there's 2 other significant years being brought in around his visa, which is a really interesting thing to get. I know you get some sort of notification in October this year. I'm getting 2025 also being significant around visa, and I'm getting 2026. Now, please don't get disillusioned by that. Doesn't mean that that's not going to be coming through, but there is something that we need to be looking at in respect to the visa situation, and whether that's just renewals or whatever it's going to be, the significant markers I'm getting around that. I also do feel like that there's travel, like I keep on feeling like 2 lots of travel that will be necessary. And also, I don't know exactly where he would be from, but I keep on being brought to the western part of Europe area and being highlighted as a necessity to connect with. So I'm not sure whether that's relative to him or whether it's just a journey for you, Rebecca. Please don't get downhearted. I really feel this is worth the effort here. You guys have got such powerful energy, like it's electromagnetic energy between the 2 of you, like that real soul bond that I feel there. And I know that you would, of course, understand that, but I also feel like it's worth the journey with this. I actually do feel that 2026 may be you going to a different country yourself. Okay, so anyway, I will leave that with you. If there are delays, just consider that it is going to be timely for it. That's all I want to say with that, Rebecca, but don't get downhearted. In time, it will come through. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Amazing, Rebecca. So in it for the long run. Good news. All right. Okay, let's try Lenny again. I've given him suggestions for troubleshooting, so hopefully we can hear him. Hello, Lenny.
Can you hear me there?
Yes, we can.
Yay! Well done, Lenny.
I don't know what I did, but logging out and then logging back in again. So
beautiful. Well done. Well, welcome. So, Lenny, happy to have you here tonight. Please tell us about yourself and what you can offer in readings.
Well, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Lenny Dorr, Psychic Medium. My voice has changed there for some reason, so the spirit I'm psychic. That means I can see around your past, present, and potential future. And the mediumship is the ability to connect with loved ones in spirit. And loved ones can be animals as well as humans. And I've been doing a lot of connecting with spirit today as well. Just give me a second. I'll put my phone on long power. There we go.
Beautiful.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right, so let's get straight in and give you a reading. So, Lenny, I'd like you to read Joey. So, Joey has said, liked and shared. Hello, beautiful people. I'd like to know if I have loved ones in spirit around me.
Well, there you go. I was just talking about medium.
That's right. Great question.
And all day today, I've had this song in my head that I can't get out of my head at the moment, and that's a Vince Gill song about Go Tell It on the Mountain. I forgot exactly the title of it there, but it talks about the grief and the loss of a loved one passing. Okay, and I'm feeling like there's a cancer passing with this as well. And Joey, I'm not quite sure if you're a man or woman there, but I'm feeling like there's a strong feminine connection with you here as well. And this is someone around the throat. So somebody's had either issues speaking up or something happening with their throat around the time of their passing as well. And it feels like prolonged passing. It feels like I've passed in either hospice or a hospital type setting. So I want to say thank you to those that looked after me towards the end. And I also want to say don't beat yourself up for not being there either. A lot of the time when people go to the hospital thing, like for a family or loved one passing, they're either there and they wish they weren't, or they're not there and they wish they were. So please don't beat yourself up either way. You know, your loved ones, they're always around you. They're always thinking of you and all that sort of thing too. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card for Joey. And strangely enough, when I first picked up the cards before I came on air, a card did flick out. It said family. Okay, so the message on this card, if you can read that, it says radiance. And these are Harry's cards, Harry T's cards. And this is about bringing in some joy and light and beauty into life. So it's like we've got a bit of a decision around us right now to change things up a little bit and bring some love, light, and happiness back into life. And I'll leave it there.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. There you go, Joey. That's really sound advice for all of us. And just a fact of trivia, I literally heard on the radio, I think it was yesterday, that when you have a song stuck in your mind, Lenny, the best way of getting rid of that song is to listen to a different song. So you then get that song stuck in your mind.
But when I get stuck in my mind, it's usually a spirit
message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. So right now we have logged on. We have Janae.
Sorry, just while I've got you there, Rhonda.
Yeah.
just deepest love and sympathy for your loss as well.
Yeah, thank you. The funeral's on Tuesday. Yeah, thank you. And I just wanted to, I noticed we've got Vanessa watching. She gave me a beautiful gift at the NBS yesterday, a handmade gift that was absolutely amazing. And that was just really special, really beautiful. Yeah, so thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Lenny. So logged on now, we have Janae on 9128 and we have Judith Sky on 9125. So I haven't met Janae and Judith yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting them. Hopefully I'll meet them soon. And just to remind you, those phone numbers are, the Australian phone number is 02 907 101 99. The USA number is 1914 373 7280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 61488 25177. And Jacqui and Lenny, will you be logged on tonight after the show?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thanks,
so we can
Rhonda.
see your pins there. So Jacqui, you're 9875 and Lenny, you're 9118. And obviously you've got to like and share for your chance to have a reading. And if you do want to have a more in-depth reading with either Jacqui or Lenny, if they resonate with you and you'd like to speak to them for longer and speak to them in private, then you can obviously call after the show. All right, so Jacqui, I'd like to give you this one. This is from Karen, who's watching from New York. Beautiful, welcome.
Hi.
Any messages about career or message from my late husband, please? Thank you. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you so much, Karen, and thank you for the overseas connection. It's lovely to have here too. Around career, I just feel like it's like waiting. There's a pause button that seems to be happening just currently, but I do see you in senior managements or like high. I keep on feeling like you've got to oversee teams, and I also feel like high level of responsibility. I do feel that there is going to be there's like a unit of 4 and a project, and I feel like there's something about correspondence. I hear July, so I think this is coming up possibly this July, otherwise it will be next. And I do feel as though with the career, like you're sitting there like sort of waiting, do I go some other direction? And it feels a little bit more like a heart connected area that you're looking at versus like this one feels very pragmatic and very like logical. And there's a pause button. You just have to wait for the timing for that, but you will actually understand that it will be within the next 3 years. So you don't have to. There's no rush with this, from what Spirit's telling me. There's still much work, they're actually just saying, to be done yet. In regards to your husband, again, I'm not sure where an R name connection might be around him or your family, but I keep on getting like husband and R, and then I feel like what I'm getting connected with that is I'm getting like 2 or 3 people. I don't know if you've got children or where there seems to be 3 others of concern or nature or something on those lines, but it felt quite quick with the passing, but there was something deteriorative before it. And I feel like his energy is just so imbued, like there's just no separation. I keep on feeling like there, but like around you all the time. And the structure, like I keep on getting a medium build. I've got someone traditionally with more darker coloured hair than lighter coloured hair as an association. All I want to say is that like there's like his presence is so potent, and I know you know this. It's like, and it's not like it's physically, it's almost palpable physically. You can feel this. There's a knowingness that's here, and he's also saying, like, wasn't it a lovely dream? I don't know if he's talking about he's come to your dream or whether wasn't a lovely dream that you experienced. I would love to go a little bit deeper with this. I'm not going to have the time on this platform at this point, but if you need to, I'm around, obviously. But please understand that the love that is coursing through from your partner here is like just like he's in the next room, like potent, like natural and pure. So what a beautiful bond. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Never to
Thank
be
you
broken.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you for that. Yeah, wonderful. So, and welcome to Karen from New York. So that's pretty special. I've been to New York and it rained the whole time I was there. So I don't know how much rainfall you get or whether I was unlucky, but if you can let me know, Karen. Alrighty, beautiful. So what I might do, Lenny, I might give you Teresa to read, Lenny. Teresa, hello, beautiful. Thank you for your time tonight. Can I please ask any messages from Spirit or my guides, please, and thanks. Thank you, Teresa.
Okay, before you even pulled that question up, I have a card for you, Teresa. It says home. So we're focusing on house, home, and family life. It talks about the home being the safe haven, the warmth, the location. Okay, so I'm actually feeling like you've been playing it safe for a little bit too long, in the sense of being a home body. So in that sense, the home, it's like we need to escape from the home every now and then, and we need to give ourselves permission to escape from the home. It does feel like that this is something that we've imposed on ourselves versus when somebody imposes this sort of thing upon us. It's like we've taken on this duty around the home to make everyone else happy, but we don't rarely look after ourselves. And I'll tell you why I'm saying this is because I had one of those epiphany moments.
Yeah, I think we all do. I think that's very important. we all have to.
It's been an epiphany moment for me very recently, in the sense of needing to step out and needing to do some things differently.
Okay.
Okay. And it's like I've just said my part, so I'll leave that with you. And
beautiful. Thank you for that, Lenny, and thank you, Teresa, for your interesting question. Alrighty, so we still have Janae available on 9128 and Judith Sky available on 9125. So they're available to call now for a psychic reading.
And please give
I
us.
might give you.
What
was that, Lenny?
Please give us feedback on the page tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Page. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jacqui, I almost forgot your name then. I was about to call you Lenny.
Okay.
There you go. I'm meant to be psychic.
Just call me whatever.
All right, so Jacqui, I've got Andrew for you. So Andrew liked and shared, thank you, and that's obviously important if you'd like your psychic reading. So liked and shared, and I keep getting on headaches and psychic headaches. Is it normal going through a psychic awakening? Thank you,
Beautiful,
Andrew.
Andrew. Yeah, I love your questioning. And actually, it's a real follow-on from what Lenny was touching on, because the world at large and where we're sitting with like an evolution, a dimensional shift, we're getting a lot of symptoms for ascension, which is what you're talking about there, an awakening. So with headaches can be part of it, but Andrew, as I'm tuning in a little bit more to you, I can feel a lot of compression coming in on the right-hand side of your head, and I'm also feeling like the tension that really sits in the shoulder area. There's a lot of complexity to your blood work at the moment, and I can see that with shifts in people. So, but I would suggest also getting a blood test done. My feeling with this is like with the heat and the energetic sort of, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a million things at once for you, because Spirit's actually going to be putting you into a development circle, and it is as a healer / medium, okay? So that is part of your pathway. But I'm also feeling that these headaches might not be just about ascension for you. I feel like I do still, like there is ascension in this. I do need more rest. You're a highly active person, and you're very like, what do they call it, go, go, go energy. Okay, so we've got to find you into more of that restorative energy. I feel the headaches are helping you to slow you down, if anything here. So you've got a duality here. You've got a duality of an ascension symptom, as well as what I feel is a physical one. Like I still feel something about this blood work is particularly coming forward for me. Okay. So yeah, if you've got any other questions around that, feel free to drop me a line or whatever. But yeah, great question. Thank you so much. And the rest of us hear you, because a lot of us are going through a lot of physical heaviness, fatigues, and like just differences in our physical body as we're changing. The whole planet is doing so. So yeah, I understand
beautiful.
that.
Thank you for that, Jacqui.
Yeah, Andrew, great question.
Yeah, great question. What I feel is that, I mean, a lot of the times you hear the word ascension, awakening, are they the same thing to you, or what does that mean?
Yeah, thanks, Rhonda. For me, I feel like it's interchangeable, because what we're really looking at is a vibrational fining process, or a distilling process. So as we evolve, or as we lift, as we get more into the spirit aspect of ourselves, or in touch with that, our density goes from more of a solidified one to a different vibration, a finer vibration. So ascension and awakening for me are parts of that refinement process. So that's the way I would explain it. I mean, Lenny and yourself, you probably have other things potentially to add to that.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. There's certainly, this, like, new generations are more spiritually aware than, for example, when I was a child, I wasn't allowed to talk about this. If I had a psychic prediction, I was basically told to be quiet. You don't say things like that. It's scary.
And you can't have invisible friends, and absolutely all of the above. different
absolutely.
times.
Interesting. Did you have something to add with that, Lenny?
I just want to quickly add with that, because we're going through this mass transformational change, there's a lot of healing that's happening as well.
Yeah.
This has been very prevalent with me, and I'm sort of bringing this up because tomorrow is my mum's birthday, and she loves My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah.
As well. And guess who my singer is?
Yeah, beautiful.
Lenny. Yeah. If I can squeeze that in at the end, I will for your mum.
Yeah. All right. But what else has been coming up for me is a lot of divine masculine healing as well. Because we're coming out of a period of toxic masculine. So now the divine is opening up healing in that way as well. And I can very much relate to that in my own personal journey. Because
interesting.
I had very, very, very toxic masculinity in my life growing up.
The healing's definitely in play. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. We heal ourselves.
And shedding.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you for that. So just with your last question, Jacqui, and with this next question I'm giving Lenny, just obviously to the viewers, we're not medical experts, we're not giving legal, medical, financial advice. We're tuning into your energy and giving you spiritual advice. And obviously if there's a medical issue or that sort of thing, you get medical advice. All right. So the next one I'd like to give you, Lenny, is Diane. So Diane, I've liked and shared anything coming up for me. Will I have my hip replacement? Will go okay?
And funnily enough, before your question came up, I already had pulled out. There you go, Diane. It's about blessings in disguise. The card says blessings, talks about miracles, having faith, and divine intervention. All right? So I'm feeling like that the hip operation will go ahead, but it may not be smooth sailing. It feels like there's a couple of minor technicalities or something happening around here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels more like the right hip than the left. And it's like this has been some time coming as well. So you've known about this for some time. Sorry, I'm just channeling at the moment, but my guide's got a bit of a sense of humour. It's like this has come about. It's like this hip operation has come about because we were young and stupid once. So it's like things from younger days are catching up with us. Things from our younger days and that sort of thing are catching up with us now. And now it's all about taking the time to look after ourselves and find the hidden blessings in every situation there as well.
Beautiful.
Okay. So
beautiful.
I hope you get something out of that, Diane. And just quickly, I'm also claiming up in my throat as well. So make sure you keep your lines of communication open and clear as well.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Diane. All right, beautiful. So just those numbers again. I'll try to say them properly now. So the Australian number is 02 907 101 99. The USA number is 1914 373 7280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 61 4888 25177. And logged on right now, we still have Janae on 9128. And we have Judith Sky on 9125. So those two ladies are available to speak to now if you'd like a reading. And we have some feedback for you, Jacqui.
Oh, great. Thank you.
From Jenny. So Jenny has said, oh no, that's the right one. I'm so sorry. I had that start and then sorry, bear with me.
Yeah, we do appreciate the feedback. It does, it's helpful, helpful for us all, just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So Karen has said, thank you, Jacqui. It all resonates. I am in a holding pattern with career change. Around my husband is his father who passed. And yes, husband is a strong presence with me daily. Thank you. Beautiful.
Karen, bless you. Yeah,
Thank
and I'm
you.
really, it warms my heart to know that you really can feel it. In some grief situations, we can't, and that's not that they're not there. It's important to know, but when you get such strength of presence, it really does help us in our grief, moving forward on the earth plane here. So, Karen, blessings, and thank you again for feeding back.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. This is a different reading for you, Jacqui. Melissa has asked, I would like to know, what do you see in my future? Will I ever be happy again? And when will finances get straightened out? So thank you, Melissa.
Okay. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, straight away I'm picking up genetics around, you're saying happy again, but the way that I'm seeing it is there's a flatness or a flat line, and I get this one where people can suffer, depressions and anxieties and things like that, but it's actually coming from a genetic and it's coming from paternal side here. So to understand that this is something that we carry with us, and it's the way that we're seeded, it will actually assist you in that knowledge about the happy again sort of stuff. I also feel this is coming in very much around relationships for you, but it's not just intimate relationships, it's coming in a family responses as well. And it's been a very hard journey for you, and I just feel like Spirit is trying to sort of help you alleviate it, but it's a little bit like what's happening for you at a life level is you're pressing down the accelerator and the brake at the same time in the vehicle, okay? So it's either that kind of bunny hopping sort of feeling, or that feeling of like just slowing yourself, or needing to slow yourself down here, okay? So in regards to finances, I keep on feeling again, you're stretching yourself, but you're stretching yourself in a good way. And I feel like I'm getting both October this year and May next year being significant around finance. And what that means to me is it just feels a little bit more like, how you get little steps that you want to achieve, like benchmarks. It's like I can breathe for a moment. I've reached that benchmark. I can get on to that. The flow is there for you. I think sometimes what happens is that the expectation about what it should afford us is where the pressure comes in. Okay, for you, I'm really feeling like it's part and parcel about what we've learnt and in the genetic coding. So if we can just accept that, we can just say, okay, we can choose to release it. It was a pattern that was in us, might come up again because of that reason, but we can actually relax back into that space and go, I don't have to. I do see a little white tablet around you that I feel will be of assistance. Now, I'm not advocating anything here when I say that, but I know, right? It just sounds a bit weird, just the little white tablets. But I do feel that it may be helpful to look at dosage around that, if that makes sense for you, okay? And I also want to just say to you that happiness can be yours every day when you diligently focus on yourself rather than others. You're such a giver that you focus on others all the time. Come back a little bit more to you, and I feel that you'll get where you're going to, okay? Beautiful question, Melissa. Thank you so very much. And I can feel spirit love just oozing over you, okay? You are just like, it's like honey coated in spirit love.
Beautiful.
So please take that vision with you and know you're very, very loved. Thank you, honey.
That's beautiful. Honey coated with spiritual love.
Know, right?
I love that. And it was quite funny. I was given, there's a guy walking past my stall at the MBS gave me some honeycomb. So I just had a bag.
Nice.
And that was literally sort of like hours ago, so it was quite funny. Yeah.
Maybe you're honey coated too, Rhonda.
Yeah, honey inside and out.
Honey, yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Jacqui. All right, Lenny, I have a thank you from Joey. There we go. So thank you, Lenny. Beautiful. And your next question is from Chantel. So, loved and shared. I'm from Orange, New South Wales. May I have any messages in general or a past loved one, please? And thank you. Thanks, Chantel.
Chantel, if you're in Orange, you can come by Bathurst on every Monday and Friday. Anyone else can as well. But every Monday and Friday, I'm in Bathurst at a shop called Hands for Reiki in the Coles Arcade in Bathurst. Come along, say good day there. I would love to see us there. But for tonight, you've got a freedom card, which sort of goes along the lines of what Jacqui was just talking about with her last question there just a minute ago. It was around the happiness. So you value your happiness, in a way, in the similar way you value your freedom. You have a choice here. And again, I'm going clammy in my throat here as well. So there's a need for maintaining clear, open communications with people. Or it could also be like if you feel like you're not being heard, then you would need to speak up. So the card says cleansing, release, and surrender. It's about letting go of what you cannot control, accepting what you can control, and having the wisdom to know the difference. Okay? So if your gut intuition is saying pull back, then pull back. If your intuition is saying keep moving forward, keep moving forward. All right. So we need to let go of a bit of pride here and learn to trust and that sort of thing as well. Freedom is only it's like that Chris Christopherson song, Me and Bobby McGee. You know, freedom is another word that with nothing left to lose. Okay, so I'll leave it with there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, all right, beautiful. So that was Chantel. Thank you so much, Lenny. All right, beautiful. So we have.
I forget
What's that?
names. Sorry, I forget names and people when I'm doing readings and things like that.
That's okay. That's all right. We have someone else watching from the UK or from overseas, sorry. So please let me know, or let us know where you're watching from, because we're sticky beaks and we'd like to know where you're watching us from. It's always interesting. And obviously, when we're in studio, we connected to people around Australia and had calls from overseas and that as well. So it's always amazing to see where we actually get televised. All right, so Jacqui, for you, I've got Amy. It's from Scotland. Beautiful. Can you see positive changes coming into my life soon? If so, what could they be? Thank you.
Amy, you are on the brink of something that feels like incredibly fortuitous. I'm getting it actually feeling it's going to be sitting around career or work or like life purpose area, okay? And it's almost like pathways of discovery. And I can understand what you're asking here, because I do feel there's been sort of like layers and layers of like arduousness, like it's just like that sort of grind coming in. With the positivity, we've had a couple of questions like this tonight, and it is hard to keep positive when we do feel exhausted, and I really feel that lethargy coming in with you. So I'm going to ask people to be more gentle on themselves and yourself here, Amy, but generically, because of the nature of needing to have more relaxation, needing to have more time. If anything, COVID taught us, it's like we can have more time, but now it's all sped up again, or seemingly. It feels like that's where I'm getting drained. So that feeling coming in. Amy, you've also got travels coming in for you, and I actually believe it might be around March next year. No, I stand corrected. Significant travels, March 2025. I hear that after, good old spirit delivers it after. But anyway, that travel, it's independent travel, is so significant, and it starts a new phase of something. I don't know if you're going to be writing or blogging, but there is something about writing skills with you that feels so potent and so prevalent, and it's like it will open you up, and you'll be finding that divine spark in you to go, now I know where to go. Okay, you've got some background thoughts with that, but nothing about what's coming up. So that travel experience will be the reset button. So a couple of years, honey, and then get ready and strap on your skates and off you go. So positivity coming. Relax while you've got the time and space to do so before it really gets full on. And I know you're going, Holly, it's full on now. They're speaking very need to. Also, who's the L name person around you? I feel like there might be something around them needing to snap out of a situation. I won't go further into that. Spirit is letting me know. But anyway, if you've got an L name person around that, reach out to me if you'd like to. Amy, thank you so much. And I hope it's not too cold over there. It is your summer. It should be less brisk. Is that correct? Anyway, thank you for tuning in.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jacqui. And yeah, Amy, great question. Yeah, there always tends to be a theme with your readings, with the readings tonight or the readings that you have in person during the day. There's always a theme, which is interesting.
Yes.
So Lenny, you have feedback from a couple of people. So I'll start off with Chantel. Chantel, so thank you so much for giving us feedback. We really appreciate your time in doing that, and it really helps us as well. So Lenny, Chantel has said, thank you so much, Lenny. I'm private message you. I'd like to meet you and say hello. Okay, all right. That wasn't feedback, sorry. And we've also got Teresa, who's given you feedback. Thank you, Lenny. You are spot on. Home life is busy. I care for 2 children, both who are autistic as well. And as well, my husband is not well. So I do not put in a lot of time for me. I put me time. Thank you. So thank you, Teresa, for that feedback. All right. And I will.
Sorry.
Yeah? Sure.
Just Chantel. She can send me a private message on my page as well.
That's all right. You can sort that out of the show, Lenny. All right. So what I'll give you, Lenny, is Bev White. So evening, everyone. Liked and shared. Thank you. And obviously like and share if you'd like a reading. So Bev is from North Queensland. Will I move house this year? Rent or buy? Please and thank you.
We've got some lessons to learn here. So there's a bit of homework that's coming up for you, Bev. The lessons card says the number 50. It's about the journey, not the destination. It's about growth and what we learn along the way, and being thankful of the experience that we have as well. So regardless of what's coming up, it's like we need to be grateful or practice on being grateful for any experiences that we're currently learning. Because experiences are neither positive or negative. They're just energy. They're just experience. Okay? Now, I'm getting a lot of need to clear their throat chakras tonight. My throat's going clammy again. So sorry about that. But this is about being open with our communications and making sure that we are both heard and we are both understood. All right? So in regards to the house move, I do feel like it's going to be more of a buying instead of a renting, but there's still going to be some sort of negotiations around this as well. It's like we might need to negotiate a price or negotiate something on contracts or something of that nature, because they're showing me the paperwork there as well. Okay? Yeah. And if I had to go out on a limb, I would probably be looking around September, October, or more towards the end of the year.
Okay, so you're both giving timeframes. Beautiful. All right, thank you so much for that, Lenny and Bev. So just those numbers again. The Australian number is 02907 10199. The USA number is 1914 373 7280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 614 25177. And we still have Janae logged in on pin 9128 and Judith on 9125. So they're available now to take your calls. All righty. So let's give you... I did choose someone for you, Jacqui, but I've changed it totally.
Oh, yeah, very cool. By the way, where are you in Melbourne at the moment, Rhonda? Or?
Yes, I am. Yeah, so I'm in Melbourne for the Mind Body Spirit Festival, Perth next weekend, and then Sydney and Queensland. Yeah, yeah. So I travelled quite a lot actually. Yeah. Okay.
I'm in Cairns for anyone who's interested, and we've got.
Oh, you're in Cairns. Beautiful.
And Lenny's down in Orange.
Beautiful. So. Do you have any platform events or anything coming up?
Sorry. Currently, no. I'm nothing to advocate at this point. I just have my lives on Facebook each month and my turnover of beautiful clients. So
beautiful. Okay, I have a psychic cruise coming up on the Gold Coast on the 30th of July. So it's only a 2-hour cruise. People say, "How long is the cruise for? How many weeks?" It's just 2 hours, but that's what I do. That's what I've got coming up.
That sounds fun. I hope you get a great response.
And I've got some events coming up as well there, Rhonda.
Okay, I'll get to you in a minute, Lenny. Jacqui, I might give you Cherie. Sheree, loved and shared. So we all love Sheree. She's a regular viewer to our lives and our individual lives as well. So really appreciate your support, Sheree. So Jacqui, Sheree's asking you, will my husband have trouble getting his license back next week? And will it open a door to a new job, or anything from Spirit would also be wonderful? Thank you.
Okay. Is he working with heavy machinery? Because I keep on getting machinery all around him. There's something to do with a job around machinery. I feel as though the license, this is very unusual for me, because generally I would be given a yes or no with this one. What I'm actually getting is something about needing to hold the space and the faith for this. So it's actually more to do with the attitude around it, that I feel that is important to glean from the experience. So, and you've asked him, will it open a door to a new job? I still feel I still get this machinery. I get yellow, like crane machinery, like heavy, big industrial sort of machinery. Don't know what his background is, but having said that, that's what I'm seeing. Also from Spirit, I've actually got a little child, which is really unusual. I feel like I'm obviously I passed young. I'm not sure if the reference is to you, or whether you would know of someone who's lost a child. I would be about between 4 and 6, and I'm a young girl. I've got lighter coloured hair, and sometimes we also get children coming in vibrationally for us to lift our own inner child energy. Okay, so if you're not making sense of that in spirit, it can actually be that you have a spirit child with you, so you can learn how to play a little bit more, which does make a lot of sense to you, particularly around mortgage and repayments, or something to do with the payments on the house, and the stresses around that. So okay, it's your desire for it, and the stresses around the home base. So I know I've got a little bit bitzer with you around all of that, Sheree, but I do feel that there is more spirit connection around you. I actually feel you're quite intuitive yourself to Spirit, because I keep on saying, but you know that there's a stream of people, and you have lost a lot of people. There's a group of 13 that I'm seeing currently, so there's no way I'm going to be able to bring them all forward. There is a female person
Jacqui.
who does want to say hi. I know, 2 minutes. No, I can do that. Sure, we'll run. You need to be, Sheree, you need to be a little bit stronger with how you're treating yourself and having your boundaries. I feel like people might be using you or walking over you a little bit at the moment. So I'm just saying that respectfully, but also that you should be honoring yourself about your own desires. Okay, so and yeah, don't be afraid to, oh gosh, I hate saying this, but to spice up your world. Every boy and every girl, spice up your world. And I have a feeling that you might laugh about that, but you also have a frame of reference to a certain area of life that you might want to do that. Okay, so thank you very much, Ree.
Thank you for that, Jacqui. I was wondering if you'd sing tonight. There you go.
That was not singing. That was just song. That was me singing.
Yeah, because if I sing, everyone will switch off. All right, and you also have some feedback, Jacqui. I just have noticed. So Amy said, "Thank you, Jacqui. My life fell apart recently. I will reach out to you. The L is very significant. Yes, the weather is very hot today here. I have recently started to look into training to be a life coach / counsellor.
Perfect. So good for you. Yes.
Yeah. I also really want to visit Switzerland. Thank you.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Great.
And what's your Facebook?
My Facebook is Ask Jacqui Crystal, and my website is www.jacquicrystal.com. It's JACQUIKRYSTAL.
Okay. Yeah. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Lenny, what did you have to say about anything coming up?
Got a couple of events coming up as well.
Okay, do you have the dates?
16th and 17th, or somewhere around that time. I'm going to be in Sydney at the Wanderlust Fair, Hawkesbury Showground. Okay.
All right, beautiful. All right, thank you for that, Lenny. Alrighty, so
normally I'm in Bathurst every Monday and Friday from about 10 a.m. till about 5:36 p.m. But just keep an eye on my page. Like if I'm doing other events, then I'll be cancelled Bathurst.
Beautiful. All right. Yep. Well, I might as well give myself a plug. I'm rhondasreadings.com. Yeah. I've got a Every Woman Expo in Perth. I'm at the Melbourne MBS for the next 2 days. I'm at Every Woman Expo in Perth the following Friday to Monday. And I've got a psychic cruiser coming up on the 30th of July. So there you go. That's me. You do have some feedback, Lenny, from Diane. Thank you, Lenny. Yes, it is my right hip and my left shoulder from things I did when I was younger over the years. I have to lose weight before they can do it. Oh, before the surgery I believe she's referring to. So, yeah, thank you so much for that. Alrighty. And the next person I'm drawn to, Lenny, for you is Christine, liked and shared, feeling very lost and not sure if on the right path. See me in Perth. But yeah, just regarding Christine feeling lost and whether she's on the right path. Thanks, Lenny.
Christine, feeling lost, feeling scattered thoughts. I know all about that one, sweetheart. That's exactly what I've been learning too. So that is our spirit guide's way of saying, hey, slow down, relax, meditate, do whatever you feel is right for you, and just slow down. Period.
Yeah.
Slow down, stop, take a breath, take a relaxing holiday or a weekend away. Do something to reward Christina for a change. Because your mind's scattered all over the place. It's like you're doing too many things for too many other people. All right? So that's why I've pulled the card that says dreams for you. It's about time Christine started following her dreams. Okay? So dreams talks about visions, manifestation, and imagination. So it's time to pull back. It's time to start focusing inward, which is really hard for a lot of empathetic souls to do because that's what we need to do sometimes. Because we're empaths, we focus on the other person on the outside of us. And in a way, it's like we also, when we're feeling a bit down about ourselves, we also go looking for that, what we need in other people as well. And sometimes, and more so recently, it's more, because I'm also seeing the Hanged Man with you, with the tarot, So tarot sense, the Hanged Man represents the person that can rescue us. So the person that is rescuing, the person that can rescue us now at the moment is ourselves.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Lenny. Yeah, a lot of, and that's a very common thing with my personal readings as well, in that people need time to themselves. They're so busy, and it's not intentionally, but it's just day to day. You get so busy and you look after everyone else. You take on more responsibilities, but you need to stop and really look after yourself. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so I have a validation for you as well, Lenny, from Bev. Thank you, Lenny. I am struggling with mental health issues at the moment. I am heartbroken, trying every day to focus on the positives. I am grateful for the blessings that I've received in my life. So thank you so much for that, Bev. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, especially for your honesty. That's
absolutely.
And much love and sympathy to you, Bev, well, because anyone who goes through mental health of any sort, it's always an uphill battle.
Absolutely. And just my phone number is 13 11 14 if you ever do need to reach out. When you have a psychic reading, there's no judgment, but there are people trained more specifically in mental health. And don't be afraid to say you're not okay. All right, so thank you for that. So I think we've got time for one more each. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, no, good.
Happy to do another reading each? Yeah, beautiful.
Can I, Rhonda, will I have time just to do like a tiny excerpt for Lenny's mum at the end, like just a little snippet?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. All right, I might give you Jen, Jacqui. So liked and shared. Hi, or Jacqui. I'm a new guy at work. Do you see me being in a relationship with Peter?
Oh, Peter, beautiful, good name. It's got a resonance with you, definitely, Jen. But I just feel this is like slow moving. It's if we go more bunny hops, it's a stop start kind of feel with this energy. Okay, so it's like yes, but then it's engaged, and then it'll be like a bit of a stun, because it's like something then becomes a bit disengaged. So yes, the option is there. He himself is actually a lovely energy, but I just feel that it's like almost if you could stick it out with the sort of stop-start feel, you'll find a very beautiful person that sits behind that. But I need to also let you know that Spirit is showing me a very dark-haired and sort of Mediterranean skinned person for you, and I don't feel that is Peter. I'm just going to say, and I feel like you're going to meet this person quite coincidentally at a social venue, and I'm looking at a September within the next 3 years, and I know you're going, hello, how far away can that be? But I'm also going to say this one is this is quite potent. This is a significant. Okay, so someone who, we go through relationships sometimes, and it's like, why hasn't that taken? And you find out later on, well, but that's because you couldn't progress to like the next stepping stone. Sometimes it does work. Life can work like that, So, and to get you to the one that you just go, oh, there it is. There's the one I've been looking at a resonance. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Jacqui. Thanks, you, Jen. And you just do have a feedback from Cherie as well. Thanks so much. He works for a new license and is due to get it back. However, we have been told different things about what he needs to do to get it back. I have lots in spirit. The girl I'm not sure about. I did lose my niece. However, she was only 4 months old when she passed and would be 10 this year. Thank you so much, Cherie.
Thanks, Cherie. Beautiful. Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Beautiful. Thank you. All right, Lenny. So we'll give you one more. I'm drawn to Luke for you, Lenny. So Luke has asked, Luke's from South. Please can I have some guidance on my current relationship and where I feel it's heading? I feel it's falling apart. Thanks, Luke.
Which is no surprise I should pull the strength card.
Okay, I'll minimise this so we can see the card. There we go.
Sorry, I can understand that question when I pulled the strength card out of Harry's deck, and it's also related to the strength card in the tarot as well. So in that sense, the tarot one talks about taming the lion, having the strength within to see things through. And in a way, it's like this person is in your life at the moment to show you where you are going off the rails. Okay? Sometimes having the strength means standing up for ourselves, even with a loved one or a partner or that sort of thing. It talks about power, courage, and resilience. I'm actually feeling like this person is a lesson for you, in the sense of what to look out for, what to set some boundaries with, what to accept and not accept in our lives. And if this person does not stand up to your standards, then it's time to move on. And I do feel like it is a time to move on, because earlier we were talking about things like happening on the world scale as well, with a lot of toxic masculine energy. But what you got to remember is sometimes there's toxic masculine energy in females as well as the males. Okay?
Beautiful.
So I hope I've given you enough to think of in that way, and I'll leave it with you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for that, Lenny. Jacqui, what were you saying about?
Okay. Thank you so much, Lenny. And this is for everyone who's lost someone, because Lenny talked about his mum crossing and the anniversary tomorrow, and he loves. She loved "My Heart Will Go On." So you're here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. So your heart goes on. Spirit's heart is eternal. You're linked at a vibrational level to all forms of spirit. There is no separation. Much love. That's what I wanted to extend.
Beautiful.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you so much, Jacqui. And my mum's funeral's on Tuesday, and that song was played. So beautiful. Thank you. Yeah.
Much love to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And everyone else who suffered a loss. Yeah.
I'm
laughing out to you.
I'm laughing with you. I'm not laughing at you, and I'm laughing in good heavenly.
Good. Make your heart resonate.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Alrighty, thank you
you
so much for both being on tonight. So you're both going to be logged in, is that right? You're going to log in after the show? Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. Thanks, Lenny.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks,
what did you say, Lenny?
10 minutes, guys, and I'll be back on.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so there you go. So you can call Jacqui on 9875. You can also call Lenny on 9118. So they're going to be available very soon. And Janae is actually available on 9128 right now. Judith is on a call, so pin 9125. And those numbers to call again, the Australian number is 02 907 101 99. The USA number is 1914 373 7280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. The worldwide number is 61 4888 25177. So you've got amazing psychics logged on, ready to take your call, soon to be joined by Jacqui and Lenny. So if you had a reading with them tonight and you'd like a more in-depth reading, please give them a call. You can discuss career, love, work, any of the above. There's been a lot of questions tonight sort of about personal growth and, taking time for yourself, which is very important. And obviously this is a week where for Lenny and myself, where there's loss and a memory of a loss. And, so the same applies to us. We've got to be kind to ourselves. But thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you for allowing me to be your host this evening. Look forward to Harry T returning. Harry T is absolutely amazing. But look forward to seeing you soon, and hopefully see you at the Melbourne MBS or Perth next weekend. But other than that, I'll say good night for now. Thank you. Bye.